What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Redline Podcast. I'm your guest host, deeper voiced Danof, and today we're here with our guest, Danof. Say hi.
Hi.
Wow. So before we start, tell us, what do you do? Why are you here?
Well, my name is Danof. I make motovlog videos, real funny ones, probably the funniest ones you'll ever see in your life. They're really funny, they're super funny. So I make a lot of social interactions, all that kind of gizmos. I also do a podcast, which is, uh, the, uh, yeah, this, you get it.
Wow. That's very exciting to hear. So, a reoccurring segment we have here is 5 rapid questions, where you have to answer 5 questions as quickly as you can. Do you think you're ready?
Oh boy. I don't know, man. I'll do my best.
That's all we ask. Best fast food place.
Sweden has so bad places to go. I gotta say, Max. It's a Swedish burger place.
Alright. Always way too hot outside or always raining?
Easy, man. Hot.
What's the most awkward thing to do for YouTube?
Social interactions, man. They're funny, but they're, oh my god, making them is just, it's so awkward, but they turn out great.
What's worse, tailgating or speeding like crazy?
Well, if someone does it to me, I hate tailgating. But if I'm supposed to do a bad thing, I rather speed than tailgate.
The worst thing about Sweden.
There's so much to choose. I guess the winter part, we didn't get any snow this year, which was good for riding, but that even made it worse, when we don't get snow. I hate the snow, but it feels even more weird when we don't have snow.
Well done. You did terrific, man. I'm so proud. You were so fast. Probably the fastest one ever.
Thank you, man.
Alright, so now we'll go over to the more chill part of the podcast. Just some laid back questions.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
So, how does it feel to be the most handsome person on YouTube, nay, the world?
Well, that's just a thing I say. The truth is, I'm probably more beautiful than the universe, But it feels good, One of the reasons I hide my face is just because of my beauty. I don't think someone would survive seeing my face, The sheer beauty of it would probably blind a person. You know how it is. So it's a curse, but at the same time, seeing my own reflection, that's a reward in itself, because I'm so beautiful. You get that?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Because I too am you. So, how long have you been doing YouTube and what got you into it?
So I've been doing technically YouTube now for a year, because I made some gaming videos in the beginning, but I don't really count the gaming videos. I kind of count from my first upload, which is Motovlog Rambling. And if we go from that one, I've been doing this for around 6 months, probably. And just like a lot of other people, what got me into it was just other motovloggers such as Walterrific, Do It With Dan, The Kleb, Stan the Moto Man, Massface. I watched all of those guys, watched all of them. So, just watching other people seeing what they do kind of inspired me to do my own thing. And here I am on the podcast, baby. I made it. Ha ha.
So, how long have you been riding for?
So I got my license as soon as I could, which in Sweden is just the age of 16. So I've been riding now for almost 4 years. So yeah.
What got you into it?
Well, that's a bit of a story, one of my friends.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna stop you right there. This one might work for the next question.
Okay.
So, you seem like a guy with stories to tell. What is a funny, weird, or stupid story that you can share? And it doesn't have to be motorcycle related.
Oh well, as we have said before, I can share the story of how I got into riding. So I never really wanted motorcycles. It wasn't a big fascination in my life. I wasn't like, oh yeah, motorcycles, I wanna go. But some of my friends, I had my friend group of 2 other people and me, of course. one of the guys there, he was like, okay guys, we're gonna get motorcycles. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know about motorcycles. And he was like, here, you see the MT-125? And I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna get the black one. You're gonna get the red one. And the third friend, he's gonna get the blue one. And we're all gonna be fucking cool. I didn't even want the red one, but okay, I guess I'm getting the red one. So time came, we all turned 16. Time to fucking practice, mate. Time to get this card. So we started. I started, taking lessons, blah blah blah, doing my thing. And the OG friend, he was like, I'm gonna do it soon. And the third friend, he started doing it, and I think he fell and tore his what is it called? The thing that connects the ankle to the foot. That one just snapped, so he couldn't drive anymore. So he kind of just quit. But I got my license, and I was like, okay, good boys, let's fucking go. This is our moment. We're gonna roll in on our 3 motorcycles. Gonna be so cool. But none of them got it. None of them at all. And the OG friend, the one that told me to get the freaking card, he was like, dude, I don't really see a point. I'll just wait to get a car instead. So I was all alone. It was only me getting that shit. So I don't know if that's funny, weird, or stupid. I think it's mostly sad. So yeah, that's my story. That's how I got into writing and my funny or weird story.
So, what is the idea behind Moto Week?
So, Moto Week is a series I started, which by its name kind of explains itself. It's kind of a play on Moto Monday by Walterrific. But the difference there is that is like all he does during a week. I don't know, he's not doing it very much now, but when he was doing it, it was all from a week, and then he compiled it like, boom, this was the week, and it was a lot of social interaction, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But I make more videos, so I have like social interaction videos, I have blah, blah, blah. So Moto Week is just everything that didn't fit there. So I kind of explain it like random shenanigans, stuff that happens in between me recording or me just going out for a ride that I put into this compilation. But usually if I have social interactions or stuff like that, I like to make shorter, more compressed videos of that certain event. So Moto Week is kind of everything that's left out. It's one of my more popular video, so to say. It's one of the ones people like watching. But social interactions are like clearly the ones that people really like, and that's kind of why I separated them. I wanted to be like different genres and stuff. So the idea in the beginning was just to rip off Walterrific, but then it kind of evolved into its own thing.
What is one of the most common questions that you get?
I mean, I get a lot of questions where I live. It's probably like, oh, are you Swedish, blah, blah, blah. That's a really normal one. I also get a lot of questions where I live, like, what's your address? Stuff like that. People that really want to know where I live. But the most normal one is like, why don't you show your face? Oh, can't you show your face? Oh, when are you doing face reveal? Stuff like that.
So, why haven't you done face reveal and stuff like that?
Well, mostly because I've answered this before, but let's get it on the record. Mostly because I don't feel like my face would add anything to my video. My videos are a first perspective, You see what I see, you don't really see my face. And I don't make an effort to hide my face. If I meet people that know about the channel, or if I want to make a video, I show my face. I don't care. But on my channel, it's like, I kind of like, the whole helmet, like, you don't see my face, because there's not really a point to see my face. It doesn't add anything. But if you want to see my face and you see me out riding, it's not like I'm gonna hide it, like, oh, I gotta go. So, yeah.
What is one of the stupidest thing you ever done? Also doesn't have to be motorcycle related.
Stupidest thing I've done. Like, done ever? God, I've done a lot of stupid shit. Damn, that's a hard one. It's almost like I wrote these questions, but I don't have an answer to them. Which I didn't, of course. You wrote these questions, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you're a great interviewer, man.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm pondering for time.
I noticed.
Yeah. So, you know, it kind of has to stay motorcycle related. I done a lot of stupid things. Some that I want to talk about, but just as I know you had Stan the Moto Man on, I don't know if that could get me in trouble. There's a lot of stupid shit I done, and I don't know if it's like if I say it now, I might still get fucked. So I won't say that, but I'll tell you two. So the first one is a video I made, which was playing Minecraft while riding a motorcycle. It was a fun video. I did a lot of safety precautions, so to say, but I mean, I was riding around actually being on my phone, and watching that video is just nerve-wracking because oof, when you see me like tap away but still riding. That's just stupid. I could have crashed my bike. I could have hurt myself just doing a stupid video playing Minecraft. So that one was like proper stupid, like really, really stupid. And another one was I think way back when I had my small little bike, when I had my 125. I came to like a turn, and I was gonna be a little cool, so I was gonna do the turn without putting my foot down or anything, you know, because you're new to riding, you want to be cool. And I dropped my bike on a normal road, and because I was such a weak boy, which I didn't work out or anything, I couldn't even lift it up, and I had to get someone to help me lift it up, and cars stood there, and people were delayed, and it was a nightmare. That's more awkward than what it is stupid. But oh my god, everyone was staring. A worker came, he was like working on the house, and oh, you need any help with that? And that was horrible. That was a rough time. That was a dark patch.
So, do you have any tips for new or inspiring YouTubers, motovloggers, etc.?
Well, I feel like I'm not in the position to like give tips on how to get a successful channel, because I'm not a very successful channel. I like what I've done, but I'm very proud over how many followers and stuff I have. But clearly, you know, on the grand scheme of things on YouTube, I'm not the biggest channel. But I would probably say that one really big thing, if you're struggling with starting, which a lot of people are, like you're afraid, first of all, just get your videos out there. Stop trying to be a perfectionist about it. Get them out there. And one thing that really helps, as long as you grow out of it, which a lot of people don't say it, but just fucking copy someone, man. I mean, honestly, when I started off, I did my Moto Week stuff. That's just a rip-off of Moto Monday by Walterrific, and also some of the club, you know, getting that in there. And yeah, people didn't respond very well to it, and it was hard to record because I wasn't being myself while out riding. But it was a great way to start uploading and grow into my own channel and grow into my own sense of comedy and grow away from that and like form my own turf on YouTube. And I think that really helps. So if you gotta copy someone to start, just fucking do it, but make sure you grow out of it, because people won't watch a bad clone of someone because they can't watch the original. And if you're doing like videos, moto vloggers especially, reach out to like Moto Madness and Dirt Bike Lunatic and Moto Stars channel like that, because they can feature videos. It's a great way for a very small channel to grow. Maybe there's other things similar to other parts of YouTube that I don't know about, but that's like the tips I can get.
What is the best contra worst part of YouTube?
The best or worst? Well, let's start with the best one. And the best one is definitely the community. I know that every single YouTuber says that the community is the best part, but that is just because it's true. I mean, editing videos, making videos, coming up with the ideas is such a fun process. That's a lot of fun. But if I upload a video and it gets like 4 or 10 comments and I really like the video, it's like, this wasn't so nice. Even though if it gets more views, it's like, damn it, I wish I got more comments and people writing and stuff. Because I can make a bad video, but if it gets like 40 to 60 comments, that's amazing. I love reading every comment. I love seeing what people have to say about it. I love seeing discussions, stuff like that. It's really the best part, the community. I love every single part of it. Reading comments and stuff is the absolute best. That's what I liked when I got a little bigger channel, you know, actually talking to my community, because it's a special feeling, you know, it's not like, oh, validation. It's like people are making actual like fun jokes in the comments, making funny comments, or making like, oh, your videos means a lot. It's just a good time. It's just a wholesome time. You know, because especially today on YouTube, on Twitter, everywhere, it's all about bashing and canceling people and stuff. All drama. So it's nice reading your comments, man. It's like, I love reading comments. It's just a little wholesome time for me to sit down with a cup of tea and read some nice comments. And I guess for the worst part, first, like, just the time it takes. I don't mind, but I go to university right now and studying, which means I could really use a job as well to, get some extra money. But with YouTube, I don't really have time for a job as well. I barely have time for YouTube and studying. So that's like the main one. But the one I think is really one of the big ones is the community as well. And especially one part of the community, which means they mean well, but they come across very bad, so to say. Like, for example, a lot of channels don't really share like everything about themselves, of course, like their last name or their full name or their fucking address and stuff. So there's like an amount you give on your channel. Like I give my comedy part. I give the comedic side of me. That's how I am in real life. I'm very similar in real life. I've been told I'm less cringeworthy in the real life than my videos. So I guess that's something. But that's what I give. And for people to find out more than I'm willing to give about my channel and me is a part that I don't really like. For example, some people have found out where I lived, how I look like, my full name, and I even have had some people that actually got to like where I live. That I've never gotten that before, and I especially didn't think I was at that part of YouTube where people would be like, I want to see this guy's fucking house, but apparently I am. And they mean well. I know they do. I mean, they're at the very core, they're fans. They like your channel, they like what you do, and I get it. They want to know more about you, but at the same time, I didn't share that information with you, and they don't really know me. They know one part of me, and like, we're not friends, so to say. It sounds bad, but that's the truth. I mean, we might write to each other in the comments and stuff, but at the very core, for me, those people are strangers. Because they know stuff about me, which could like be like a friendship, but I don't know anything about them because I haven't watched anything they've done. So I guess that's one of the worst part. But as I said, they mean well. I understand. I understand that side. I really do. But that's probably one of the worst part as well. Just when people go a little bit too far.
So, what's the idea behind the Redline Podcast?
Well, the Redline Podcast kind of started as a way for me to be able to interview people in the motovlog community, because I kind of searched up if there was any form of like interview stuff on YouTube, and there is, a lot of like hot ones, stuff like that, interviewing celebrities, interviewing YouTubers, blah blah blah, but no one were really interviewing motovloggers, and I was like, I might as well try, and I sent out some couple of messages, and Walterrific answered in the beginning, which was insane. So having his name associated with the podcast really helped getting other people on. And the idea was just to, explore some motovloggers. Like, motovloggers do share a lot about themselves, but some stuff are hard to, like... There's a difference between being interviewed and making, like, a narrative story about yourself. So it was really, it's a way for other people that like those creators to see them in an interview. Because I know when I watched Walterrific and Stan the Motorman and all those people a lot, I would have loved to see an interview with them to learn more about them, but that's simply not available. So I had to make it myself.
What are some of your other interests that people might not know about?
Well, I do have a lot of interests. Of course, motorcycles and YouTube's blah blah blah, but I guess that doesn't count. I can't explain myself as a jack of all trades. Because right now, yeah, I love playing the piano and I love playing games. But if I just look around my room, I have a guitar. I love that for a long time. I got a couple of skateboards. I love riding skateboards. I got some hockey sticks. Love playing hockey, both goalie and forward and stuff. I love football. Got some got some balls here next to me. Basketball, also a very fun activity. Parkour, I did a lot of parkour and freestyle when I was younger. I still love doing that. I'm just getting old and fragile. Yeah, I got a lot of hobbies, man. There's too many to count up. But right now, piano. I guess I really love playing my piano.
How is the picture of Walterrific holding up?
It's not looking too good, if I had to be honest. It's looking pretty bad. It got some holes in it. You can barely see that it's him anymore. It's been through a lot. I'll keep it on, man. I'll keep it on. I think I'm at like day 106 of having that picture on my bike, so I'll make sure to keep that shit on until he notices me. But it's not looking good, no.
Well, that's all the questions I have for you. If you have any questions for me or for yourself, you can ask them now.
Well, I guess I have one question for you, and that's how did you get such a sexy, deep voice, my man?
Haha, that's because I'm you with a lower voice, so people will be able to tell the difference between the questions and me, aka you, answering them.
Very smart.
So thank you for being on the Redline Podcast.
Oh, no, dude. Thank you for having me on. Ha!
Very nice. So, with that said, I'll stop my recording now. God damn, I'm so glad that is over. Fuck that guy, man. He sucks so much. Have you seen his channel? It sucks shit.
Hey, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I'm still here. I'm still here, little shit.
Oh, what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? This interview going up anyways. You wanna fucking fight?
You wanna fight? I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up. I'll fucking kill you.